All right, we live.
Yeah.
Yo, Ty. All right, so all right, we're gonna do that. Yellow leather, three times fast.
All right. Yellow leather, yellow leather, yellow leather. What a boss.
Oh shit,
Trying
he
to play
actually
me like I can't say yellow
that
leather
time
three
he actually
times
did it.
fast.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
Lord Ty in
Nah,
the
he paused
building.
it.
No, don't try to cheat me out, son.
So he
Nobody,
started a little
no. I did it.
leather,
That joint,
yellow
you
leather.
can play the video back when this is done. Somebody else try.
Yellow leather, yellow.
Wait,
Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah.
Yellow leather,
Yellow leather, yellow
I can't
leather.
even get past one.
yellow leather, yellow leather, yellow leather.
What's up? What's up?
What are you doing?
Is that the son?
No. But Master J, I didn't hear you try to get yellow leather, man. Were you?
Hey,
Sorry, man. I don't play
you
no
guys hear me?
games.
Is it what?
Brother,
That's not what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. We can hear you. But now it's popping. People, they're probably like, "What the fuck? Did they know they live?" Um, what's good, people? We in here to talk some One Piece before the spoilers come out. One Piece chapter 854. The spoilers should drop tonight. We know we don't talk spoilers. So today we're going to be talking about our predictions and what we see happening. Chapter.
Supposedly.
What?
Hey, brother, I'll be right back. In a second. Hold on.
All right. What you said, Master J?
Said supposedly.
Supposedly what?
I don't remember, but it sounded good at the time.
Yo, that's like a sight word you wanted to throw out for a little bit. What's the word for the day? Word of the day, guys. Supposedly. But nah, One Piece 854 OV. What you see happening, bro?
Oh god, put me right on the spot. I don't know, like I don't know. It's kind of
Because
it's a toss up because I feel like this. I don't think we're getting anything with Luffy. Partly because I feel like they did all of that just to off screen him so that other stuff could happen. For example, like Sanji going about doing whatever he needs to do before eventually going to meet Luffy if he ever does. I hope we get a bit more of the Pudding and Big Mom conversation because it's going to be interesting to see what it was that she has to say to Big Mom, like that she can't say in front of the crew, if that makes sense. And I hope it's not no girly shit, but you know what I mean?
really, so we get no Luffy this chapter.
I don't think so because I feel like they set him to the side for now so that Sanji can do his stuff. Because Sanji wasn't even on his way to meet Luffy, was he?
This
He
is
was like
true.
getting himself into like the mind frame. So I feel like Sanji's gonna do something, and then after we'll transition to where he meets Luffy, gives him the food, and then we move on from there.
You know there's going to be some chopper in there. There's always chopper in there, even if you don't do nothing.
Yeah, because they're on their way to Nami and Jinbei now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might get some of that too.
I hope we just don't stay too much with Chopper and those guys with the
I agree.
Brulee thing. I feel like everything with them should kind of be a surprise as far as where they pop up and stuff like that. The Pedro stuff. Well, Pedro is with Chopper. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What do you think about
Where's Jinbei and Nami?
Tamago though? Like, do you think he's dead? Do you think like his fruit is gonna save him because he just basically evolves? Like, how do you actually kill him? Because every time you take him out, he just
I think
evolves
he's
into
dead,
the
though.
next. You think he's
throw him in the
completely
water.
dead? Like,
Yeah, because it's like, all right, when he falls and cracks, or when he cut, he comes back to life. What Pedro did, he just blew him up.
completely
Like
obliterated him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I don't think Pedro would have, because remember, he was gonna kill himself doing this. I don't think he would have killed himself if this guy would have had another form, would have been running around crazy still. Because who would have stopped him then? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's true.
I highly doubt Tamago is dead.
Yeah,
No.
I highly doubt he killed him
Listen.
off, but
People don't
I
die.
think that's
in
all
One
we
Piece.
see from him.
Wait. People
Yeah.
don't die in One Piece a lot. So not that he's dead, but he's done. He's like Cracker. He's done for the arc.
Yeah. So I agree with that. He's done for this arc. He's done with this arc. So we're not gonna get any more Tamago. I feel like that'll be just redundant. We already saw his fruit. We saw a lot of Tamago already. So it's time to move away from that.
And at the same time, while he didn't live up to some people's expectations, he still did way better than Opera did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Opera. I think Opera was the biggest L of this arc. So
Yeah, probably.
oh my god! Like we had such high hopes for Opera, and then he gets
I don't
He
one
did
know.
good
side.
versus Luffy with the
Brulee.
enraged army backing him up, but against Jinbei, he just sucked.
Brulee
Brulee was
versus
too
Opera.
expensive.
Oh, she was terrible too. She
Yeah,
literally she got
she went
tickled and
twice.
gave away all of her stuff. That's disgraceful. I'm sorry. That's just purely disgraceful.
And then another thing with Tamago. See, look, but wasn't I trying to tell y'all? I'm like, yo, your boy put on tights that was thunder resistant. He not strong. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all like, nah. He just. What's wrong with preparing? What's wrong with that? I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, if he was about that life, he wouldn't have to do that.
Pedro was not ready for Tamago's final form, yo. He's gonna come back.
No, he wasn't.
He was not ready, yo.
But look, that's
Tamago was gonna
besides the
come
fact.
back.
If that form never got the time of day, then it don't matter at the end of the day. He beat him
Pedro's
before
like,
it got to that point.
These tights are stronger than I thought. I gotta blow myself up. I underestimated the tights.
My son Pedro said, I'm a member of the Akatsuki. So said, you see these bombs?
What's his name?
I blow
Didera?
myself up.
Oh, his Didera? Wait, does Pedro have legs? He has.
Someone's like, art is an explosion.
But no, like Pedro Tamago, he's not done. Opera, I think Opera and Brule, the biggest disappointments. I saw Max saying Randolph.
Come on, y'all hype Randolph. Y'all thought hold on. Me has a title, but y'all can't rank Randolph high just because he looks like Mihawk. That don't make him A+. He look like Mihawk. Like, y'all let yourself down with that one. I thought he was just a regular rabbit, pretty much.
Well, I mean, he was contesting with Carrot. He was doing okay.
But that's Carrot, though. Who's Carrot?
Carrot's a Ming who could put Zoro on guard. So I mean,
no. Anybody could attack anybody, and just Zoro blocked it either way.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, are you talking about when Carrot attacked Zoro?
Yeah.
Come on. Carrots. Like, I mean, she jumped and she dodged it, but I mean, 1 minute more, Carrot is losing her head, yo. Carrot is done. But nah, I think Randolph, I wasn't that disappointed with Randolph because I didn't expect that much from him. Who was it they have? We didn't see
Wait, what about
a lot
Diesel?
more other people. Who?
Diesel, the dude with the chimney head. The guy that can run.
I didn't wait. Did you? I didn't. I'm trying to remember who the hell Diesel is. To be honest,
He ran into the wall.
Oh,
I don't
that guy that he was saying about how he was the fastest one, right? And then he just got caught real quick. Yeah. He was basically in the mirror world when Carrot did that sneak attack on Broly. He was one of the people with him.
Okay, so who have been the most impressive Big Mom of Big Mom's crew?
People might disagree with this, but I would put Cracker as one of the most impressive. Because at first he really impressed me. Like how the fight started off. Like I know that the only reason it ended why it did was for plot purposes. So overlooking what happened a little bit.
I think the chick with the sword was pretty dope. She didn't take no L.
She was good as well.
Cool.
Amand.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with One Vision. Cracker was the most impressive so far. It's like he lost he had everything working against him. He had the VV card.
Yeah.
He had Nami using range. So it's like everything, but and he still put up an 11-hour-long fight.
Exactly.
So I think he's the most impressive. As far as with Smoothie, since we didn't see nothing from her yet, Cracker's the most impressive. But probably when we see what she does, she'll probably be the most impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive would be Big Mom herself.
She didn't do nothing though. What did she do?
But,
yeah.
I mean,
like her.
Considering the
How much
things she's got under her control though. Look how much stuff she's got under her control though. Like if you consider it like that.
No, but I mean, like we didn't get to see nothing from her though. So it's like if Big Mom rubbing Brooke like a doll is impressive to y'all, hey, I don't know.
I mean, her taking souls is kind of impressive, but I mean,
I still think she's the strongest Yonko, but we didn't get to see her doing some strongest Yonko stuff. So I don't know why you're impressed. You need to stop fanboying over her.
Wait, other than Ty, right? Based on what you guys felt about Big Mom before Whole Cake, how do you feel about her now? We'll go to Ty after.
At first, I had her as the weakest. Now I have her above Kaido.
Yeah.
I think,
really change.
Bro, at first, I didn't really even care. But then I watched Joy Boy's video about like what the hat and all that could do. And I kind of feel like she kind of maybe top 2.
I thought she was the third strongest, and I still think she's the third strongest.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me. Well, apart from I didn't think it before.
I think for Big Mom, I had her at fourth, to be honest.
Okay.
I think now I have her like third, possibly second, more than likely third. But
Yeah.
I have her over Blackbeard.
You have her
Uh,
over, did you say? Over Blackbeard.
yeah, I think Blackbeard is the weakest Yonko. I think he just has some ways
Okay.
to go to become the strongest, but he's gonna be the strongest. But I think we were talking about. I think Ty said this when we're doing the rankings that Blackbeard right now is probably an A plus, but with the Hacks Devil Fruits, that kind of propels him to the S. Like, but the thing is with Blackbeard, it's weird because we don't know the whole backstory with him and Shanks. So I
Yeah.
think I'm comfortable putting Blackbeard as far as the Yonkos. It's not Ty.
Well, like
Before
I already thought Big Mom was the strongest Yonko before. Nothing changes. I still think she's the strongest Yonko, and
yeah.
like I didn't get to see that video about the hat that Master J was talking about, but I do think that like when we got to see the hat, that like because I'm thinking about it, she said that the hat is special. She said that Zeus is special. She said that Prometheus is special. So in a fight against her, that would still be a 4v1. And who knows? Like I was thinking the other day, I'm like, what if the rainbow special? What if the other things are special? Remember, she had that big picture where it's like a bunch of the special kind of homies.
All her
Yeah.
creation.
So if all of those ones is special, because like at the same time, a rainbow is not just a rabbit. That's something special too. So imagine she got like 7 special homies around her. That's like some pain stuff, whatever like that. So I definitely think that she's the strongest, and I think it's potential for her to be like very strong in a hacks way that it would take a lot of skill to beat her.
I would say this about Big Mom. I think as far as all the Yonko, as far as taking her out, I think she's going to be the most complex, where it's not going to be as straightforward as just like,
yeah,
you're going to have to take out different things to actually defeat Big Mom. Like,
and
you probably have to take her hat out and take out Zeus and Prometheus to actually then take out Big Mom.
And what I was trying to say before about like we did like about Cracker being the most impressive because we didn't see nothing from Big Mom is I'm saying that like we didn't see nothing yet. So like what Cracker did was more impressive. Like when we get to see what Big Mom does is gonna surpass what Cracker did. But at the moment, I feel like what Cracker did was the most impressive because what she did with Brooke wasn't impressive at all. But at the same time, I don't think she was even trying. I think she was just like playing around that whole scene. But so if y'all want to take her playing around as being the most impressive thing this arc, hey, I could do that. But I think Cracker was the most impressive thing this arc.
Yeah, most impressive. I would agree with Cracker. Be like at the beginning, the Gear 4 and everything. Then Nami had to kind of even the playing field, and that still took 11 hours. I think based on that, we obviously didn't like how it ended. We felt like it should have ended better, but most impressive because I just remember like the first part of that fight, we were like, "Yo, it's unbelievable."
I'd like to change
Another
my
thing
answer.
too is that Cracker was so nice. I thought Judge was trash, and I still think Judge is trash, just from the difference between like how Cracker versus Luffy started and how Judge versus Sanji. So I'm like, yo, Cracker put up a way better fight. Like, yo, Judge should have been doing something like that to Sanji, and he wasn't. So Cracker was definitely the most impressive.
Yeah, let's go there. Ovi, what do you think about Judge?
Wait, hold on. I want to change my answer from most impressive.
What's that?
Big Mom stealing souls. That was pretty. I gotta go to Big Mom just from that alone.
Yeah.
Just from
stealing souls from Fada.
Yeah.
All right.
He said what? What do you say, Devil?
From her stealing souls from like Moscato and Pedro.
I guess that was cool. I guess, but I mean, it's look at everything Cracker did though, yo. Like Cracker was hurting Luffy in Gear 4 after we didn't see it before, and he was like he had Gear 4 Luffy on his heels,
and he has one of the cursed swords too, which is pretty hype because not everybody has it.
Yeah, Cracker was hype, man. I think Cracker was easily the most impressive. But hey, what do you think about him? Do you think he's weak? Do you think he's okay? Like, what do you think about him? Especially based on what Ray said.
I think Cracker's okay.
What did Reiju say again?
No, I'm saying, but especially what Reiju said, which is like Judge is being kind of naive.
Oh yeah,
Big Mom thing. Yeah, what do you feel about him now?
Like, I feel like there's just so much more to his character than just that. Like I feel like
Yeah.
he's more of a like I don't like when people use the excuse that he's more of a scientist, but you could consider it the truth. Like he's not the fighter. He made these like soldiers specifically for that. Do you get what I mean? Like these kids are his power. If that
No, I
makes any
think Judge is
sense.
a fighter.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, like
get what you're saying. I'm just
if he is a
saying.
fighter, I could
I'm
see
just
him
saying that
being
like
quite
if
strong, but
But
I'm
you know
just
what's
saying
he's
if he
not.
is a
Then
fighter, we seen him fight Sanji, and I just wasn't impressed by that fight. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I'm not trying to
you know
say
what's
like he has no potential, like he's gonna be nothing. But I'm saying like what we seen was pretty much garbage from him.
yeah,
Is
you
what I'm
know what's
talking about.
interesting about that though
Well,
is
I don't agree with the garbage.
yeah, even though we ain't seen much from him that was impressive at all, it's like Caesar was a scientist, but he had a Logia and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe, and, you know, and he was a fighter, so it's like maybe Judge is a fighter too.
yeah, but like
Caesar's
that's
a
what I'm saying
fighter.
though. Like you know how Caesar had the Logia, right?
Yeah.
That's why he was able to fight like he did, and then that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
like when you relate like if you replace Caesar's Logia with the German soldiers like the Vinsmokes that they've got, then like
Yeah,
that could be his weapon.
yeah, and another thing
I
is that
think
you
Caesar
know what I
has to
don't
be
get.
more.
You know what I don't
Say
get though
that again.
is a lot of people is like they're downplaying Judge because he uses technology as weapons, but at the same time that's like downplaying Zoro because he uses swords.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm doing. Like I said, if I
Not
just
you.
would have
I'm just saying
seen
No,
some
he never
people.
said you.
well, hold on. But like I said, if I just would have seen the Judge panels without ever seeing Crack, I wouldn't have said that. But Cracker was so good, it's like, yo, Judge is trash. I don't want to hear it. You're gonna try to say he should have did way better
But
than
then
that. If
wait,
he's
but
supposed to be who
why
he
should it
is,
be like that though? It shouldn't be just because
because
this person was good, this
no,
person's
listen,
trash.
listen,
Just
listen.
like
No, it matters. It's like, all right, hold on. It's like, yo, I thought just like in Naruto when like some people could say, I thought Kakashi was nice until he fought Itachi, and then I seen like, yo, Itachi made Kakashi look like he was trash. It's like, yo, even though it wasn't direct combat, what Cracker did to Luffy was so amazing that like it made what Judge did, it made that like, yo, like he's pretty much trash. You know what I'm trying to say? Like imagine what. Wait,
Well,
hold on. Look, wait, look.
trash is a bit
Check
strong
this
though.
quick
Trash is
comparison
really
out.
strong.
Wait, check this quick comparison because I'm not for the like the. I'm not gonna be trying to save Judge from what I seen. Like if I seen a poor performance, I'm gonna say it was the poor performance. So check this out. So you see what Cracker did to Luffy, right? That was some crazy stuff, right? We all agreed that was like the best moment in Whole Cake, or like the most impressive, right? Now look
Okay.
what Judge did to Sanji. Now, if we was to replace Judge with Cracker, he would have went ham on Sanji. Sanji has no gear forth to back to do whatever. So whatever Sanji would have did, Hell's memory or whatever, it would have been worse. You're gonna try to say. So that's what I mean. Why like Judge did so bad that it's like, yo, to me, I wasn't impressed. Like I think he's trash.
Well, here's the thing. I
And of
don't
course,
call Judge.
and of course,
Hold on.
trash is like overdoing it, but like he's no better than Virgo. If anything, you're trying to say, oh, he's probably slightly better than Virgo. I think he's like high vice admiral level.
Virgo is trash.
No, I don't think Virgo is trash.
So you think, okay, so how does that equate then? You think Judge is better
At
than
the same
Virgo?
at
but
the end
Virgo
at the end
isn't
of the
trash?
day, Brago, I just
No,
said
He's just
I just said that like
over-exaggerating.
yeah. I'm
Judge
over
is
exaggerating
trash.
it with the trash, but it's like he should be Virgo. Virgo had people were shocked with Virgo. People was like, oh snap! So Virgo actually had no business being as strong. So with him, it's okay. But for Judge to only be as
No.
strong as Virgo or to only be a little bit stronger than Virgo is a letdown. At the same time, like
No.
is Virgo is Virgo in my top 10 strongest characters? No. Is he in my top 20 strongest characters? No. So it's like that's not a good thing to be as strong as Virgo or
But
to
Ty,
be a little bit stronger than Virgo. You're gonna try to say for him who he's supposed to be?
hold on. That's right. The general consensus of
Trash, garbage, not on my team.
Exactly. So you can't say I use trash.
No, I'm
but
not picking Judge. I'll pick Crocodile over Judge. I'll pick Anel over. I'll pick so many characters over Judge at the end of the day. So here's the thing, Brago. You can say he's not trash.
Let me respond to you, Itachi and Kakashi thing, right?
Go ahead.
When we saw Itachi did to Kakashi, I didn't call Kakashi trash. I called Itachi.
But he
OP.
cauterized him though. That Kakashi was trash.
No.
nah.
Kakashi wasn't trash.
At that moment, yes, he was.
No, let him finish.
No, he was trash. Yo, when you compare the distance between Itachi at that moment to Kakashi at that moment, and Kakashi was trash.
All right, well, wait. Here's how you need to say it. Here's how you need to say it.
Could have done great things later on, but at that moment, he was trash.
Ty, here's how you would need to say it. Then you need to say, in comparison to Itachi, Kakashi was trash.
Yes.
Not just
that's
straight
what I
up
just
that
said.
he's trash. No, but
I
before
said
you
at
were just
that
saying
moment
he's trash.
he was trash.
No, but he wasn't trash. He was just trash
No.
in
Look. This is
comparison
where
to
the whole this is where the whole argument thing happened.
Wait,
It's
wait,
just
wait,
because
Ty,
I'm
Ty,
saying
Ty,
like,
hold on,
no,
hold
wait,
on.
hold on. Let me explain this.
I wasn't done. So Itachi, right? After Kakashi lost to him, the consensus among everyone wasn't that Kakashi's trash. It was like Itachi is a monster. And
That's
then
not
we
true.
go
You
back
you can't speak for everybody. Some people was like, yo, that's crazy.
hold on. No, I'm saying
Kakashi's
the
trash.
consensus.
They don't
Like,
have to be right.
okay.
In
So
that
so
moment,
hear this, right? So right now, right? Pretty much fodderizing Luffy, right? Is Luffy trash?
Brago, this is why you just should have had let me talk. Like I'm gonna say, I'm gonna repeat what I was saying before. Is that this is where the argument thing all happened? Because I'm saying like, yo, I don't care about what's gonna happen in the future because it didn't happen yet. That's not what we're focusing on. From what I read in the manga, that was trash. That was the trash performance from Judge. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care if next chapter Judge. No. Listen. I don't care if next chapter Judge beats Smoothie or Judge beats Potato Starch next chapter. We're not talking about that. We're talking about based off the evidence provided so far. It's like, yo, what Judge did with Sanji, it just wasn't impressive. You're gonna try to say like we trash. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Trash in comparison
I mean at
to
that
Yonko,
moment.
Hold on, he's trash in comparison to a Yonko commander, right?
At that moment, from what I seen from him with this fight with Sanji, yes, because we know if Cracker would have fought Sanji, Cracker would have did way more damage. And remember, we got to keep in mind too. Cracker wasn't even trying. Big Mom told him to don't kill Luffy.
Ty, remember this though. Judge ain't gonna hurt Sanji. He needs him for a marriage.
No, but at the same time, remember this: Cracker wasn't gonna hurt Luffy. He wasn't gonna kill Luffy. Big Mom said keep Luffy alive.
He wasn't gonna kill Luffy.
All right, so it's the same thing. Judge wasn't gonna. Judge wasn't gonna kill Sanji. At the end of the day, they both fought opponents with the no. You're trying to.
Complete difference.
Ty, hold on. Let one vision respond. I can't even hear what he's saying.
Yeah, there's a complete difference. Cracker couldn't kill Luffy. He can hurt him. He can beat the shit out of him if he wants to, but he can't kill him. Whereas Judge can't hurt Sanji because he needs him in perfect condition for the wedding. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He can't lay a finger on him. He can't do anything to him because he needs him in perfect condition. Cracker could do whatever he wanted to.
I feel that. I agree with Ty, where it's like, in comparison to Cracker, what we saw from Judge, it wasn't on Cracker's level. It was not. But get a hidden on Judge. And it's like, it wasn't that much. We didn't see that much from them. But Sanji didn't get a hidden. Devil leg. And it's just like, like you said, you're exaggerating with trash. And then that goes back to, I think we discussed this before, where the expectation of Judge, based on him being Sanji's dad, he did not live up to that expectation. I can agree with that. But I don't think he's trash. But in comparison to Cracker, I can see how he was underwhelming based on that. Read there. But the Itachi and Kakashi thing, I can't agree on that, because after that, I think Itachi's hype rose, but not fall there. I think where that happened, where I called someone trash in Naruto, was when soloed all the Kage. I was like, these dudes are trash. Like, Madara just came in and just fodderized all the Kage. I was like, come on, yo. I was like, that's ridiculous. The chat is saying Judge is garbage, but that isn't saying much. What does that really mean? Well, what I'm saying though, like, I think people expected Judge to one-shot Sanji. We got more based on scientists and stuff like that. It kind of made more sense where he can really hurt Sanji.
Yeah.
And then I guess
he even told the brothers not
to
beat him up, right? Like, he specifically told the brothers not to do nothing to him. Well, they didn't listen, but
so it's one
Judge
of those
didn't modify them to listen to his orders.
Say that again.
Too bad Judge didn't modify them to listen to his orders.
I can't hear it.
Who do you think Judge was before we saw him fight?
It's Ty gone.
Was Ty there?
Guess not.
You said what?
You said guess not.
I don't know. Maybe he's muted. But Matt, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good?
Hey man, you, you heard what we were talking about?
Um, I heard bits and pieces of it. Uh, I just really just jumped in because I'm at work, but we're slow, as you guys can see. So I'm here. Um,
Yeah, so we were talking
what were
about
y'all talking about?
Judge and like as far as was he trash? I guess.
Was he trash?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, we really didn't see him do anything. Him and Sanji's fight stopped out of nowhere for whatever reason. And I mean, nah, I don't think he was trash.
Yeah, like
I
what Ty was saying
I
is
think
that in comparison to Cracker, trash. What do you think about that?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me now?
I mean, but how? Look,
Yo,
Yeah.
okay. In comparison to Cracker, but based off what? How can you compare Judge to Cracker when you know Judge fought Sanji and Cracker fought Luffy?
Well, what I was saying is that, like I said, when I said trash, that was me over exaggerating it or whatever. So I didn't say that he was trash. So I don't even know why you asked him was he trash when, like I said, he's not trash. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but like I said, Cracker did such an amazing performance that, and compared to what Cracker did, it's like what Judge did was like a very underwhelming performance. Like I just wasn't impressed with it. If like I said, remember Brago, some people said that Big Mom was the most impressive thing in this arc. So I'm just trying to say that, like, look, if what Big Mom did with Brooke impresses y'all, if what Judge did to Sanji impresses y'all, that's cool. I'm impressed with like I'm impressed with like what Cracker did to Luffy. I'm impressed with like what Anel did to Luffy. I'm impressed with what Sabo did to Fuji, and the same thing, the vice versa to what Fuji did with Sabo. I'm impressed with Dofi. I'm not impressed by every little person just because they have a title. Like when I see the action, yeah. If not, I'm not gonna like Mihawk. I'm not impressed by that world greatest swordsman title. When I see Mihawk putting in the work, I'm impressed. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's what I mean about Judge, is that Judge has the title of somebody great, but when we see him put in more work, then I'll be like, yo, that was impressive. But from right now, what I've seen from him is not impressive.
Here's the thing. Here's why I said trash, because that's the word you used.
But all right, but Brago, but I didn't just say Judge is trash. That's it. I said Judge performance was underwhelming. Why didn't you ask him was Judge performance underwhelming? You gotta try to say it's like you're asking him something that was not the point of what I said. So it's like so whatever he would have said, it's like if that's not my original argument, if that's not my main point, it's like why even ask him that? You get what I'm trying to say?
Wait, Ty, that's what you said.
That's my personal opinion. That's me joking around that he's trash. I said that his performance was underwhelming. This is the thing. All right, you
wait, Ty. When did you say that?
I said that every single time I said he was trash. I said that I said that his performance is underwhelming. That's what I mean. That's what I said. I said he's trash. Just like how we say Smoke is trash.
Maybe I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that?
Double leg even told you it. He was like, "Yo, Brago."
Yeah, I heard him say that.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So it's like you're instigating in a way because you're saying
What?
something that's
Okay,
Brago. You gotta try to say.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to this stream. What you said?
Well, you're gonna hear it because he definitely said it.
Yeah.
Judge is trash, and then he said Virgo is trash. Virgo. He said he's a bit stronger than Virgo, but Judge is still trash.
I said he's probably. I said I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? You're making it no, Brago. Look. You're making it seem like I'm saying like he trash. Yo, he like one of them fodder Marines, and that's not what I'm saying. So I don't get why that question was asked. You know what I'm trying to say? Like what I said was that his performance against Sanji was underwhelming. That's what I said. So all I'm trying to say, this doesn't have to drag on. It's just that like when you say my point. Don't say something else. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not gonna say that like I'm not gonna be talking about like no, but Judge is trash because blah blah blah, because that's not my main point. You know what I'm trying to say? I never said she's trash and I have facts. That's not what I said.
Did we ever get to the other predictions?
What? This literally what? Ty, you're saying I should interpret your definition of trash in your
No,
way.
look, because you're still stuck. You're still talking about even in the last thing, right? When I'm like, yo, look, I said he was trash, at that moment, or that he was underwhelming at that moment. You're gonna try to say not that he was. Remember, like that's what I said. It's like you focused on the wrong. You focused on the wrong part of my argument for the topic. Is what I'm trying to say. I never said he was trash. I'm not trying to say he's. I'm not saying he's trash, and I'll debate anybody who thinks he's not trash. No, I said his performance was underwhelming against Sanji compared to what we've seen from Cracker versus Luffy. That's what I could debate about. That's what I could, what I'm trying to say. Not that he's trash, because obviously he's not trash. Look who he is and stuff.
Well said.
Okay.
Well,
Nah, but mistakes happen and stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to correct that part of it. I don't want to hear. You're gonna try to say that's like if I pick, because that's like if I pick the wrong thing out of what you said to make the main point of the topic. That's not, you know what I'm trying to say. Him being trash was never my main point.
Yo, bro.
Ty. Move on. Let's just move on. Fruit.
Good idea.
Do you think Judge is trash?
See, you still saying the Judge is trash.
I'm not answering that.
What do you think about Judge?
I mean, I don't really want to answer that question because I feel like this argument's going to go on for like 3 more hours if I answer the question.
All right, look, check this out. So
After you give your thoughts on Judge, we'll move on.
Hello, Fruit.
I think, what up, Matt? I think people like completely, and I'm not just saying this just to Ty, but I've heard a lot of people say this, completely they take that fight with Sanji versus Judge, I never, how do I say this? People say that Judge didn't beat him fast enough and stuff like that, and he had to use all this type of stuff to beat Sanji, but it's I didn't see it like that. I feel like Judge completely destroyed Sanji. And he was just playing with him at first, and as soon as he used his actual move set, he just one-shot him.
what about the part when Sanji was gonna do something and Judge used wall and Sanji didn't want to hit that person, so he stopped the fight. So he threw the fight at that moment. I'm just saying, if you're gonna look at something, look at everything, look at every detail of it. Don't just look at certain parts of it. Yeah,
that's part of it is that he didn't want to hit the wall, right? But also part of it is that's just part of Judge's moveset that he has bodies and bodies of people.
No, but still though, it's like that move though, because of how Sanji thinks about hitting that person. That made Sanji just stop and throw the fight right there.
Yeah, but then you could also say that it's not Judge's fault Sanji's a pussy. You could also use that argument. So
no, but it's that has nothing to do with it. Put it like this: if see, here's the thing: if that's strong to y'all, then y'all must want to see Sanji versus Suru or something. You might want to see Sanji versus a girl where Sanji's not gonna hit her, and then the girl wins, so y'all could talk junk. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say yo, look, if because in the this was in the movie. Did y'all see the Heart of Gold special? Right.
Yeah.
In the Heart of Gold special, Luffy had that mad treasurer guy, but it was a part where he had Nami hostage. He had everybody. He had everybody hostage. So he told Luffy to stop attacking, put your hands up, and then he just beat Luffy from there on. So I feel like what Judge did to Sanji when the guy did the wall was a similar situation. It's Sanji was you know what? I don't want to. If this is what you're doing, I don't want to keep going. I'll stop right here.
Okay. Wait. So, before that, we were talking about predictions for 854. What do you think? What do you think happens?
I think we'll probably get pretty close to a Sanji and Luffy meetup. If it doesn't happen next chapter, it's gonna leave with a cliffhanger of them meeting up for the chapter after that. I think that's definitely gonna happen.
Stuff?
What?
What did you just say?
I said Luffy and Sanji are gonna meet up, basically. Finally.
Wait, Ovi, you were saying you don't think we get that, right?
yeah, I don't think we're getting that next chapter.
Nah, but I agree with Foob. I feel like Luffy, he's so close to Sanji. I don't know why more people don't see it. I think Luffy's gonna meet up with Sanji next chapter, and the whole crew will meet up pretty soon. If not next chapter, the chapter after.
The reason
and
why
remember, they
I say that,
already
though, is the fact
asking.
that he's standing in that same position, but Sanji's not making his way over there.
We don't
Sanji's doing his own
Sanji.
thing.
Sanji just said it's
he
no
was sitting
turning
down
back.
at the end of the chapter. Wasn't he?
Sanji just said there's no turning back. He's probably on his way over there. Or at the same time, Luffy's not there yet. Luffy's on his way over there. While Luffy's on his way over
Luffy's
there, he
already
can
there.
see
Okay,
Luffy's
Sanji.
already there.
let me ask this. Ty, what's your interpretation of Sanji saying?
Hold on, before you answer that, I just want to say one thing. Like, if Sanji doesn't like meet up with like Luffy, like we have like nothing else to go on, and like unless like Katakuri comes out of nowhere and intercepts Luffy or something like that, like there's like not much to do other than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
Like,
like he is gonna meet up with him at some point. I just don't think
Luffy
it's happening
can't
next
just
chapter.
go. Luffy can't just disappear from point A to point B. He actually has to go to that place, and I feel like
He's already there. That's what I'm trying to say to you. He went there. He's there now. Right now, at the end of the chapter, he was there.
well, if he is there, I still think him and Sanji is gonna meet up, whatever. Because here's the thing: Sanji said it's no turning back, right? So Sanji's probably gonna go to that same spot.
What's the interpretation of that? Sanji saying there's no turning back.
Well, it can mean two. It can mean two things. One, it can mean that
What's yours though?
I don't have nothing to go off of it. It's check this out. Look,
No.
what
your
I mean is it
interpretation
means my interpretation is it can mean two things, and other than those two things, that's it. You get trying to say?
Right,
I don't
so what are
have.
those
This is
two
like when
things?
you ask me. All right, I was just about to say that, but this is like when you ask me Sabo versus Fuji. I have no answer. Sabo could win, Fuji could win. I think it's a tie. So the two most likely things that what Sanji could have meant by that, I feel like is one. It can mean I like, I was hitting Luffy. What I did was so bad. It's no turning back now. Like, I can't never go back to the crew. He can mean it in that way, or Sanji could mean it as like, you know what? I see who my true friends are, and it's Luffy. It's no turning back. I'm with the Straw Hats until this is over.
Ovi, what's
So
your
it can mean one of those.
When I like interpreted it, I didn't think of any sort of specific action. I just feel like he's about to go do some shit that's gonna fuck something up. Like he's gonna like, I don't know. Like he said, he's gonna do something that he can't turn back from. So like, obviously he heard everything that Pudding had to say, right? So if he goes to Pudding now and does something, let's just imagine that, right? Then that would be something that he can't turn back from. Or if he was to then go to the Vinsmokes and reveal everything, that's something he can't turn back from. Or if he goes over to Big Mom, it's like, oh, you bullshitted me. You said that you would save them, blah, blah, blah. That's something he can't turn back from. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like it could be a lot of stuff, but I don't think that he's meeting Luffy right now. Because, I mean, why would you say there's no turning back now just to go meet Luffy? Like, I don't
One thing you
understand.
said about how that. Wait, did you say that Luffy's already in the spot?
Yeah.
Nah, he's not there yet.
Wasn't
That's
he
what I'm trying
already
to say.
standing there at the end of the chapter, though?
Nah, well,
He
like,
jumped out the window.
yeah,
He
he
was
just jumped out the
there.
window, and it just shows him walking through the rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. While Luffy's on his way, I think he probably sees Sanji and just grabs Sanji up, like,
But like Sanji wasn't doing anything though. What was Sanji doing? Like since you're on the chapter now, through what was Sanji doing?
He's like just sitting in like a random hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was thinking.
Like, is it the same hallway that he was like at when he was going to Pudding's room to meet her that time?
Nah, this looks like a different hallway.
A completely different one. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. There's so much stuff. I think Luffy's been off screen so that other people can have some time to shine for a bit.
True, it's possible.
Well, Oda hasn't been putting filler in none of these chapters, so like I don't see that. I think that like the story's gonna progress and Luffy's gonna meet up with Sanji.
It wouldn't be filler anyway.
No, I know it's not filler, but I mean like he hasn't been prolonging the story. He's been like giving us a story. I don't see why now all of a sudden like it's some big deal now for him to like prolong.
That would still, it wouldn't be prolonging it though. That would
yes,
still
it would
be
because
the story.
like what's the point?
Wait, how would like meeting up
What's
with
the point
Jinbei
in like
wait, no, let me finish. How would meeting up with Jinbei and getting the crew back together be prolonging the story?
Because Luffy and Sanji can meet up, right? Jinbei and Chopper and Pedro and them can meet up, and Nami, and then they all can meet up. You're gonna try to say that's why? Like I don't see why it has to be like a whole three
That doesn't mean it's prolonging the story. It
people
just
trying
means
to meet
that you're
up.
not
Yes, it
getting
does.
what you want. No, it just means that you're not getting exactly what you want when you want it. It's
No,
not prolonging the story. It's just not giving you the bit that you want specifically.
no. Here's the thing. I don't know what's gonna happen for sure. You don't know what's gonna happen for sure. But I'm just saying that like it's no. I don't see no. Especially like following the pacing that we had so far. I see them meeting up next chapter, and they all probably meet up by the chapter after that. I don't see this being a prolonged out thing to where like we got to find a crew now. And it's like
I kind of agree to a certain extent, but like I think that it's gonna get like more like organized. Like I don't think they're all gonna meet right away. but I think it's
Yeah,
gonna
me
like be
either.
like two groups probably, and then they're
Yep.
gonna meet up in the wedding.
What do
Wait,
you
let
think is
me
gonna
ask.
happen with? Oh, go
Let
on.
me ask Matt. Matt, what do you think is gonna? What do you think Sanji meant by "There's no turning back now"?
What do I think he meant by "there's no turning back now"? Well, I mean, as everyone said, it can be interpreted in a whole bunch of different ways. Exactly what he meant, but I mean, as far as what I think is gonna, as as far as what I think is gonna happen, next chapter, I think that we're just gonna it's gonna be the transition period between like Luffy getting to the spot. Sanji is probably gonna, hear about what Luffy's like Luffy escaping and deciding to go meet him, or he probably that might be what he meant last chapter. No turning back now, like he's going to go meet him, to discuss a plan with him, because there's no turning back
Oh,
now. Like, I mean, like I said, it's a couple of ways that you could interpret it.
yeah. I think I'm leaning towards that. There's no turning back now. We have to move forward together. We're at this point now. But like everybody has been
Oh,
saying.
wait, Brago. I got one of my coworkers here. He's actually really good on the One Piece too. So I'm gonna let him say say something as well. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, and then he's gonna what I think is gonna end up, because I can't predict the future, but what I think is gonna happen is um he's gonna go along like he's doing the wedding. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think he meant by "there's no turning back now," because he knows that he still thinks Luffy's captured. He doesn't know anything that's going on with Luffy, so I think he's just gonna. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that brings up a good point though, because he's in such deep shit right now that there is literally no turning back for him. He really, like, what could he do to get himself out of this situation? Like when we try to bring up the thoughts about like how are the Straw Hats going to escape the island and all that stuff, like I can
I don't
guarantee
know if
you
y'all could
people
hear
can't
him.
think of many like feasible options for how they would actually get out of the island without it being some bullshit ass pool. Like
I mean, they could just include a
or
burst.
with Big Mom, like, yeah, but
I mean,
like, or with Big Mom being like, oh yeah, I was just testing you the whole time. You can go, you can take Sanji. Like, that should not happen. Like, I don't care what anybody
Well,
says, that shouldn't happen.
well, who thinks that that's even gonna happen now?
I don't know. Some people might think that.
So,
yeah, well,
I mean, I I want to ask, how do like obviously they're gonna escape somehow, some way, i.e.,
Yeah.
mirror world most likely. So, um, what do y'all think? Like what do y'all think is gonna be the way that they're gonna get away? Because I mean, like I'm just trying to weigh everything out. I don't think Big Mom's going down this arc. I don't think
I
that
agree.
I don't think that any of Big Mom's commanders necessarily need to be defeated at the wedding. I don't think any I don't think Big Mom needs to be taken down any notches. I think that this just needs to be, hey, let's get Sanji. Let's do what we said we were gonna do and get out of here.
Yeah.
maybe Lola is involved in
Not
how they
fight.
escaped.
Lola's gonna come back already married and shit. Well, do you guys think Aladdin, those guys factor in here? Aladdin, Praline.
I don't
There's
know.
like so many factors. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna list
there's
them
so
all,
many
but
possibilities.
you can see all of them in your head. Like, uh, it's literally almost impossible to predict how they're gonna get out. But I mean, I guess the one thing that you can definitely predict is it's gonna be something to do with the mirror world.
I mean, I don't know if okay, yeah, it might be. But like the only thing I can think of is that it's just gonna be like Big Mom's gonna get like met up with distraction after distraction after distraction. Like the wedding's gonna blow up, right? Like literally as well because of the bomb. Then you're gonna have the Vince Smokes going at it. You're gonna have Capone trying to do his shit. Like she's just gonna be so full up with everything that she's got on her plate after that. I feel like that the Straw Hats might be able to just slip away. But like I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think the Vince will have to cause.
Oh,
honestly though, I feel like when this cake explode, I think the Big Mom pirates can be fucked too. The Sweet Commanders, Luffy, everybody can be fucked with because Big Mom can Big Mom can go in her mode, her rage mode again, and like when she don't when she can't recognize her subordinates or her enemies or nobody, that's when they could make
Exactly though.
they could either make an escape or
Yeah.
they could let Sanji try to make a cake for or try to rebake the cake whilst the Sweet Commanders and everybody hold whilst the Sweet Commanders and everybody hold her off for like a day or two, and then she might become allies with them because they saved the day.
I mean, it's a good point though, because whenever I hear someone say about the cake, right, and like Big Mom going into a rage, the first thing that everyone always says, well, maybe not everyone, but the first thing that I've heard most is that Sanji will bake a new one. But I think, why would you do that when you can literally use that chance to escape? When she literally doesn't recognize friend from foe, she'll be fighting
because
everybody. There will be so much time on your hands for you to just slip
because
away.
And at the same
because
time,
the Barati still would be at risk even if they escape. But the only way out of this is an alliance with everything intact.
yeah, I agree with them
I
with
hate
them
that
being
thought.
Big Mom's ally when this is over. But I don't think it's gonna be anything with the cake because this cake is still so special. Like if it took them weeks to make it, it's no way Sanji's making it within a few hours or even
Yeah,
within two
exactly. Like,
days.
didn't they have to go to like separate islands and literally kill people for those
Yeah.
ingredients? Like, Sanji
Well,
should be able to get those.
I still feel like Capone tries to do what he does and Luffy stops Capone and Luffy and it's like Germa and Capone versus Luffy and Big Mom. But Big Mom people will be out and it'll be like Luffy and his allies versus Germa and
Yo,
Capone.
out this way.
Because check this out. Big Mom, it's no like they have no chance in beating Big Mom. But now with Judge and with Capone, actually have a chance of beating them in a high def fight. So I feel like things is
Mm-mm.
gonna go that way.
I don't think they have
I
no
don't think
chance.
so. I don't
None.
I don't I don't I don't think there's any chance to defeat Big Mom in this art, no matter
No,
what.
no, 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 no.
I don't
None.
see it.
I said that while they can't beat Big Mom, so I'm agreeing with you on that part. I said that they can beat Germa and Capone like in a high def fight, most likely. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they have a chance of doing
Yeah.
that.
That might be
But
pretty
see,
cool.
but see this. Wait, you said they can beat Germa and Capone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Why
that would
would
be
they
no
fight?
different from like the chaos that they had to deal with in Just Rosa trying to fight Dofi. Like, I could see Germa and Capone giving them a high def fight when this is over or whatever. But that they could actually win. And then, they're friends with Big Mom, no more threat on Zeph. And then another thing
Man,
too is that
I just think that it's absolutely crazy that people think that Luffy is gonna befriend Big Mom. Like,
people don't
I
think that.
mean,
I think that because like I
or
said, like if
go ahead,
Capone
bro.
was to do something, like we know he has a plan and we know he has a crooked plan. He's not trying to beat Big Mom in a fair 1v1. So like if Capone tries to poison everybody or if Vito tries to poison everybody, and if Luffy see the Big Mom commanders or hurt and everything, like helpless, like if the Big Mom pirates become the Tantatas, you know what I mean? Or like if the Big Mom pirates become like the VV, if that happens, Luffy's gonna be like, Capone. He's gonna stand up to Capone. And I can see the Vin Smokes being like, this is what we need actually. So, and I can see Luffy, Jinbei, if any more of his allies come, all of them fighting Germa and Capone's crew.
Well, yeesh. I don't,
Do you get what I'm
why
saying?
would
If Big Mom becomes like the Tantatas, if Big Mom becomes like the Minks, if she becomes the people who's in trouble this arc, Luffy, that's pretty much what Luffy does. He stands up for the people.
why? But in
He even did it to
what
Smoker before in the past.
sense? And okay, he did do it to Smoker, but like this isn't Smoker. This isn't somebody who who is morally
You
right,
could help.
who's morally
No, no,
doing
no.
the
But
right thing.
at the same time,
Um,
him and Crocodile, they work their differences out together. He doesn't have to be Big Mom's enemy forever. At the end of the day, once Luffy was to do that, it's like whatever past they had is done or whatever. You guys trying to say that was a mistake.
Do you
We're
know
cool
why?
now.
this,
Do you know why I don't
this
think?
is
Go on.
this is just my personal opinion with that. If there should be no reason for an alliance with or any kind of resolution with Luffy and Big Mom working together. There should be no type of resolution like that because of the simple matter is that Big Mom is one of the people that Luffy like has already stated directly that he wants to defeat.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
she's essentially one of Luffy's goals. Like
So is
she's
Shanks.
literally.
I don't think Luffy.
But Luffy and Shanks is cool. So
It
here's
ain't
what I'm trying to say.
it ain't really
Shanks
necessary for
is
Luffy to be Big Mom.
Comparing Big Mom to Shanks is not even the same. Like that. That's not even a proper
They're
comparison.
both.
Because
She doesn't
Shanks
have to
and
be
look,
everything Shanks is. At the end of the day, that's still a Yonko that Luffy wants to beat that he's cool with.
yes,
Like
but
just like Big Mom would be if they happen to come on good terms. So here's what I'm trying to say. So look, if this is all over, right? Big Mom, this could end a bunch of different ways. So like I said, other people might be saying that Big Mom is gonna ally with Luffy, but as far as that, like the whole Capone thing, like I said that. So like the thing with that is that Big Mom could tell Luffy that can go down a bunch of different ways. Big Mom could say, "Look, Luffy, under normal circumstances, you know, I wouldn't do this, but for this one time, you could leave my island." You know what I'm trying to say? And I won't bother Zeph. You know, no alliance. Just like, yo, next time we meet, we'll be enemies though. Or Big Mom could be like, you know, this is over. Y'all can leave my island, and she can give them Peckhams and Tamago and maybe a few members to help them fight Kaido. She doesn't have to do the most. She could just do the least. You know what I'm trying to say?
Cracker is gonna do that.
Because remember, Peckhams is gonna want to help Luffy because of what he did to Zoe. So I could see her like, you know, just giving him like Peckhams and like Tamago and like that's it probably to help with Kaido.
But this is my thing. I just don't see in like so you're essentially what you're saying is that Capone is gonna make Big Mom wanna like Capone's gonna do something and Luffy's gonna stand up and say, "Hey, don't do that. That's bad." And Big Mom's gonna say, "Oh, well, thank you for helping me."
Yeah, when it's all over.
She's gonna
that don't sound right to me though.
That don't like that. There's plenty of reasons like why that doesn't sound right. Is because would Luffy for one even need to stand up look. Big Mom has commanders that can stand up for her.
No. Listen. Don't change it. Listen, I didn't say just Big Mom. I said what Capone is gonna do because this is his plan. Everybody, all the Big Mom people are gonna be hopeless, just like all of Zoe is hopeless. You gonna trying to say? So it's like at the same time, it's like Luffy still told Big Mom, like it's dialogue between Luffy and Big Mom that you can tell that like it's not really no real problem there at the end of the day. Like when Luffy told Big Mom, it's not Puddin's fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You're not the Pirate King. Puddin just didn't want to be forced into marriage. And Opera was like, like, yo, Big Mom's gonna kill him. But Big Mom actually, you know, Luffy had a point, and she didn't harm Luffy for saying that. She actually like, you know, like, oh snap, he kind of told me something that was kind of true. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, whatever happened, Luffy doesn't have to. Even the Brook thing, you see how she's like rubbing Brook or whatever. It's like Big Mom's not the most evilest person they ever came across. Luffy can still like, you know, stand up to her, and they can have a friendship later when it's over.
Okay, Ty. There's a couple of things that you're like ignoring when it comes to Big Mom. Big Mom is fascinated with different kinds of creatures. There's a freaking book that she has all these types of different creatures in. She's doing that to Brook because she's interested in him. It's been stated before, don't kill Brook because Big Mom is going to be interested in him. It's not like she's interested in him and keeping him alive because she's being nice. She's keeping him alive because like he's at her leisure right now.
But at the end of the day, he's still keeping her alive. It's no harm done.
Yeah, but the thing is like we've had two different like perceptions of the Big Mom. Like there's like half of the story we've been led to believe that Big Mom is evil and then she captures all these people, and then the other half of the story we've led to believe that Big Mom is like this like fair person that will let Luffy off the island, and like we're getting like two different sides of Big Mom, and like I'm not really exactly sure which side is the real side.
You know, one thing I want to mention.
Well, what I'm saying is that even if Big Mom,
the whole thing with Roger, right? Like how she was so pissed off that Roger managed to escape with her poneglyph and stuff. I feel like that's going to come into play here because she now knows that they were trying to go after her poneglyph, and the fact that she said, "I'm not letting anybody off this island with my stuff again," that will make me the laughing stock. Like, I don't see her just being an ally and saying, "Oh yeah, take a copy of my poneglyph. You can try reach Raftel before."
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to give a copy of the poneglyph.
She's actively out there though. Like, all right, so if they're allies, yeah, and then Luffy was going to say, "Oh yeah, can I have a copy of your poneglyph?" She says no.
Check this out. Just her, but here's the thing: you're adding extra stuff into what I said. Just her letting Luffy
No,
off the island.
I'm not adding extra stuff.
I never said she
about
gives
my,
Luffy a
but
poneglyph though.
I'm talking about my own like side of the story.
All right,
I'm not even
but here's the thing: just her letting Luffy off the island, right? That's good enough. You're gonna try to say because he can't be her right now. So it doesn't have to get to the poneglyph.
How do we then complete the goal that we came here for? Like it wasn't just for Luffy, for Sanji. Remember, we wanted.
All right, look, she doesn't have to give him one, but at the end of the day, Brook could have the poneglyph in his, or he could have a copy of it inside his skull. It's a bunch of different alternatives for it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you're taking the most extreme, impossible ones, and you're using it to say that like, no, this can't happen.
Okay, but then they ally, right? And then she finds out that they took. No, wait, let me finish. They ally, right? And then she finds out that he stole the poneglyph, even though that was the one thing she didn't want him to do.
Yeah, so then at that point, the enemies. Look. So at that point, the enemies and the Big Mom wants to do something. They fight her at that point in the story, not right now. You're trying to say like?
Okay. Let me just.
To me, it's really hard for Big Mom and Luffy to be allies right now because the shit already been boiling over from Luffy beat Crack, and then you can have the cake exploding in her face with these ingredients she had to fight to get, and we already see how she's freak over food and shit like that. So it ain't gonna be no everybody getting it. Luffy, Cracker, everybody, Smoothie category, everybody. Hold on, crew ain't gonna be allies after that cake shit blow up in her face.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're the same exact person that said that Sanji was going to create a new cake. So if she gets a new cake, it wouldn't even matter if the cake explodes in the first place. So that wouldn't even be a thing that she would be mad at.
But she ain't gonna have no control. She ain't gonna have no control over it.
And remember, I never said that like when this is over, Big Mom is like, where my whole I give you me, I'm going there to help you with Kaido personally. No, she could just tell him like, yo, look, next time we meet, we're enemies, but for now, I'll let you leave in peace. Or she could just be like, you know what? I'll send Tamago and Pedro. I think she could do the least.
I think that this is a little I just don't see any scenario playing out where Big Mom lets Luffy like go. I think that like because at this point I just feel like Luffy has done too much to Big Mom directly to be forgiven. I mean, like when you literally look at everything that he's done, like you go like it goes all the way back to Fishman Island. And then like the biggest thing that we're all missing is like this damn Tamate Bako box. Like Big Mom is like valuing that on the same level that she's valuing her poneglyph and her her cake. Like when this shit explodes, like that's gonna be the triggering factor into her like saying fuck this.
Can I just add to that real quick?
Like Luffy, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like that. That's what I'm taking that as, because it's just like everything. Like she's already giving him a pass to a certain like to a certain extent by letting him live. And she's gonna I feel like what's eventually gonna happen is that after she sees that, like yo, I've literally given this brat chance after chance after chance to live and to make it. Like I can't do it anymore. It's just over. It's done after this point. Because
but they haven't done that much, really.
But wait,
they do a lot.
Let me just add to that real quick though. She even mentioned that the Tomato Barco box was one of the only things that was keeping her happy enough to give Luffy.
Exactly. And
so when she realizes that ain't even true no more, it's over.
All right, but check this out. Like Caesar done a lot of bad stuff. And Caesar he's with the crew right now. He's not an official member yet. But it's like what people done. No, listen. I just said he's not an official member. He still traveled with the crew, and he's joking. He's still making jokes with Chopper, making jokes with Sanji and stuff. So it's like, you know, people can be forgiven at the end of the day. And with Big Mom, that whole situation with Big Mom and the Tamako box. The box thing is cool,
but Caesar, Ty, you realize with Caesar, you realize that with Caesar, Caesar has been being like kept, because he's like they know that they can use him. Like
at the same time, they can use Big Mom. They could use Big Mom too, just like when they met Crocodile and Impel Down. It's like, yo, we could use Crocodile, Luffy.
Dude, no. What I'm saying that they can use Caesar. Like Caesar was a part of their plan. They needed Caesar. Big Mom is like she doesn't fit inside of their plans at all.
They can still use her at the end of the day.
She'll fit inside of
Just
their
like-
plans if she was willing to help against Kaido.
And at the same time, even if the box blows up, right? But Capone tries to poison every single member of the Big Mom Pirates, and Luffy saves her from that. She has to owe Luffy one after that, so it wouldn't matter. You're gonna try to say she'll forgive him for that?
Why? I don't understand why
Not
would
really,
Luffy
No,
save
like,
her.
I
Like,
don't even see the reason why she would need to feel indebted to him. Because, like, all right, so when you think about it, right, she can never get this box back again once it blows up. Yeah, like there would be nothing for her to like reverse that. So
Luffy, nothing's worth your life.
So then
at that
Luffy
point.
fucks up in that sense, and she can't do anything about it, right? Whereas the whole Capone stuff, yeah, Capone tries to poison all these people. Whether or not Luffy does anything about it, she's still got people like Katakuri. She's still got people like
No,
Cracker
you're
that will
missing.
fuck up Capone.
Not to cut you off, you're missing what I said. Capone poisons everybody. Everybody
Hold on.
capable of
But
doing
how is
something.
he? How is he doing
Capone
that,
poisons
though?
Wait.
them. Because
Wait,
listen.
hold
Everybody's
on.
gonna be at the tea party or the wedding. Everybody's gonna be together. So Capone poisons everybody. And right now you're saying like, how could this happen? No, look, listen. Because you keep saying like what I'm saying can't happen, but then you keep going away from all my points that I'm bringing up. So
I
listen,
didn't say it can't happen. I asked you how it would happen.
No, all right, but listen though. Look, I told you, everybody's gonna be at the tea party. Everybody's gonna be at the wedding. So Capone poisons everybody. Big Mom. If Luffy doesn't help Big Mom, she's dead. You're gonna try to say so. At that point, if Luffy helps her,
bro, that's
But can I
probably
ask
some
how
Chopper-
Luffy will help? Can I ask how
What's
Luffy's
gonna
going to
remove
help her
Luffy
though?
from the spot?
because look, he's gonna stand up to Capone and Germa, and Chopper can be like, can be helping her get better with the
That's
with the
fine.
remedy for
So
the
then
poison.
why wouldn't Reiju do that instead of Luffy?
Reiju knows that putting in a plant to kill her the whole time. Reiju's not gonna do nothing. Reiju's not gonna have nothing to do with that. So
Yeah, well then
again,
Luffy
like,
also knows that she planned to kill Sanji. Why would he do anything about that?
because he doesn't want. It's like, all right, he doesn't like her. He probably kicking somebody's ass, like Luffy said, and killing somebody is two different things. Luffy is not gonna. He's not gonna let Capone use poison and kill Big Mom at the end of the day and her whole crew like that. That's
no,
massacre.
but that's
right
some
there.
hero
Whether-
type of shit though. That's
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't
Luffy
like that.
does, though.
That's,
He did
that
it.
feel
No,
dumb.
he always
his
says he
crew-
doesn't want to be the
No,
hero.
but
crew
he
did
ain't,
it.
he ain't gonna do
Hold on,
that.
hold on,
He ain't
hold
gonna
on.
do
He
that
did
for
it-
someone
Why is
trying to hurt.
Luffy?
They
why
did
is
it
Luffy
on
moving
Zoe.
from the spot?
Wait, Ty. Is this the not like this thing again?
Wait,
Yeah,
what
it
was
is.
Devilik saying? What was Devilik saying?
I'm confused on why Luffy moved from the spot where he said he wasn't going to move and when Sanji fed him to save the wedding.
No, but
What do
yeah,
you think?
it's
'Cause they got
that
captured.
scenario is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
but the Tea Party's happening in the castle, right?
We discussed
And
this.
Luffy's going to be outside. How is he going to save Big Mom and them?
He's
And
not gonna
honestly,
be, he's not
why
gonna be over there
would
forever.
Luffy? Ty, I got a question. Why would Luffy help Big Mom and Big
Because
Mom
look,
trying to
because he's luckier.
directly hurt Sanji?
Listen,
She trying to
listen.
hurt Sanji.
Crocodile tried to Crocodile. He didn't even try to. Crocodile hurt Zoro and Sanji too. So like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People can be forgiven. Like nobody's gonna stay an enemy throughout the whole story. So check this out. Another thing too is that Luffy's lucky. So the way that I'm talking about, it actually gives Luffy a way to escape off the island in peace. The way that you're talking about, not help Big Mom and what's left for Big Mom to kill him or something. So you just need to think about it more. You don't have to be
Ty,
so
you just-
against
you-
my idea.
Ty, you just related.
No, I ain't really.
You just related like Crocodile being forgiven, based off of Crocodile working with Luffy to bust him out of prison and to bust himself out of prison. He said he was only working with Luffy for his own selfish goals.
But that's not true because
All right,
when
well,
Ace,
hold on, wait,
He-
Ty,
he
wait,
was.
hold on,
He
wait. To help
was.
out
That's not
Ty a
true.
bit, Ty, I think the better example would have been Frankie, even though he fucked up Usopp. He still-
exactly.
That would have
No,
been a
yeah.
better example.
So true, like the Frankie example. But the thing with Crocodile was like at a point he helped stop Ace from getting executed. He helped Luffy from getting killed. So they was like, yo, Crocodile, why to change your heart? It's like people who have changed their hearts in One Piece. So to act like now with Big Mom, like it's impossible. Here's the thing, y'all don't have to agree with it or whatever. I agree with it. Like I said, like that's my theory on what's gonna happen. I don't care if I agree with it or not, because
That's some
like,
lame shit,
you're
though.
not even trying to. You're not trying to say you're just like mad. You're just
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hold on, I want to go
Like,
back to what Devil Egg said. Were you saying
Leave
that?
Big Mom alone. Like that's lame as shit.
What were you saying?
Were you saying that?
Just
You think that like Luffy's gonna stay outside and wait for Sanji during the entire wedding?
I mean, he said he was that. He said he was going to starve to death if Sanji didn't come there and eat him. I mean, feed him.
Yeah, give him food. That's actually kind of interesting because even though I don't know if that would necessarily happen, it still brings up like an interesting scenario to where like that's how like the whole arc goes on to where like the Straw Hats try to save Sanji, right? While Luffy waits out there, and then they have the meetup after the wedding. I don't know if that would happen, but it could be something like that.
Well, we already have the plot device for how Luffy isn't going to be able to fight the big bad, and then Sanji's going to feed him, and then he's going to get super energized and fight the big bad.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like this whole food thing though. Like this starting to run me hot. I don't like it. Where he just eat and he get strong and he get power. I don't like it.
Another thing too
This
is that
just
look
feel
what
like some.
Jinbei already started rebelling, and his Sun Pirates are still under Big Mom. So if they don't work this out with Big Mom, she could just kill the Sun Pirates after that. So I'm telling you, like, Big Mom being an ally is like, it's not the only way, but that's like one of the, unless Big Mom dies, and she's not, I don't think she's gonna die.
I feel like it should be some negative consequences. Everything shouldn't be wrapped up tightly when they leave. It should be some shit on the line.
Look, this is my thing. You realize that if Big Mom does want to kill the fisherman, like Jinbei's pirates or his crew, that progresses the story. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Like for that to happen, I don't like. Everything doesn't have.
Nothing would be stopping her from it though.
Here's the thing, though.
You think Aladdin could defend himself from Big Mom? No, he's gonna die.
Dude. So what? What the thing that I just said is that it propels the story. Everybody.
That's what I saying too.
That's not the type of story One Piece is. Since when
everything's
since when everybody, even on Zoe, everybody didn't die on Zoe.
Well, it wouldn't be Big Mom herself, right?
You're saying that everyone is gonna die. We're not saying that. We're saying that like
you just said if Big Mom kills the Sun Pirates, so what?
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said if she has intentions to go after them, so what? It progresses the story. They're not gonna die. Obviously, something.
It's nothing stopping her.
What I was saying is that Praline did hint towards that she would oppose Big Mom if need be. She was on the side of like a lot of those guys, so that could be a hint towards a rebellion of some sort.
I just want there to be consequences, man. I don't want it to be every arc wrap up neatly in nice bow. Like I just want some shit to go down of what happened. Like
that's stuff going down though. Luffy and his allies versus Capone.
But that's almost
the mythical army. That stuff going down.
I would like for Luffy and Big Mom to be allied, but I would feel better if it's like this situation, like like a time bomb. Like you worried, but the Barada, you worried, but the fisherman, you worried, but everything. You have to focus on other stuff, and then like all these plots going on, and at any moment somebody could die. That's like some Sabri type of shit.
I would like
man.
I would like if they were fighting the emperors in the versus 4 emperor saga though, instead of befriending them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. like I mean, this is my thing. Like the Yonko, we should not be befriending them. Like I said, Big Mom is like someone who is directly in the way of Luffy's goal to become the Pirate King. Like that's someone who he inevitably has to defeat. Like I don't see even if there is a short-term benefit. I feel like Luffy's too prideful to go like to team up with someone like that, especially everything that she's done to Sanji and dude. Like I
said, he doesn't.
It's not
Luffy and Kid is
like
almost
I said,
like
Big Mom,
the same in terms of like a pride.
Like I said, Big Mom could be like, yo, normally I wouldn't do this. Y'all can leave the island. You feel what I'm saying? Like my threats on Zeph is gone. That's not actually allying with Big Mom. That's just like, yo, for now we're on good terms, but next time we'll fight. Or just her doing the least. You're gonna try to say like, yo, we don't have to.
Actually, how did Rouge leave the island?
Bellamy, like Bellamy was like, yo, just give me your VV card just in case, and I'll like, you know, like so she could be doing the least, just like Bellamy or whatever. She doesn't have to do like yo, it's gonna be she has like their buddies and stuff like that. Nah.
Ty, that's a good idea. Good shit you saying, but you know how much plot lines we could have offer.
No,
shit
I know.
Going sour.
I know, but the thing is though, what I said was hypothesized off of like stuff from the past of One Piece. So it's not like this never happened before.
No, your stuff have a fair chance of coming true.
Y'all might not like it. Y'all might
real quick. How do you feel? How do you think she feels about the wedding right now?
Who?
Like she was saying how do you think Big Mom feels about the wedding? Because she was saying about how it's like one of the most important things to her. About how
but
she wants this wedding to go down.
She hasn't been honest. She hasn't been honest this arc too much. So at the same time, it's like she's just waiting for it to happen to like try to backstab Germa to try to get their forces pretty much. So like, you know, whether Sanji really likes Puddin or whether Puddin really likes Sanji at this point doesn't matter, I think.
I don't know. I starting to feel like Big Mom, like I, I, I don't know how to explain it, but I starting to think this like a thing with Putin doing without Big Mom. Like I don't really think Big Mom trying to kill the Vince Smokes like that. I think this just Putin to me
Yeah,
because I
I
don't
think
feel like
she's
Oda
lying.
would have telegraphed this early.
But
Like
yeah,
way,
you guys,
it feels so telegraphed.
you guys think that we're gonna see the meeting with Pudding verse and Big Mom next chapter, or like is it gonna be a thing that's like off screen until
Sorry, say that again. I didn't hear all of
There's
that.
probably gonna be
thing
off
with
screen.
yeah the meeting with Pudding and Big Mom? Do we see
Oh,
that next chapter? Do
I
we see
hope
it
we,
later
I
on?
hope we do. I hope we do. I
I
don't
feel
want it
like
to
it's
be off
possible
screen.
we definitely see that next chapter.
Yeah,
I
that's
just ready to
what I
get to
was
the.
saying. That's what I was saying originally, that we go towards instead of the whole Sanji and Luffy meet up. But yeah,
Yeah, because
interesting.
there's not very many plot points left that we have to address. Like there's the Luffy Sanji one, the Mirror World one is already wrapped up basically, and like there's just Jinbei and Nami, whatever they're gonna do. So there's like only a few little things.
What about Pedro and maybe?
I just ready to get to the
Pedro's
wedding.
in
We
the
still
Mirror
have
World.
the
Oh,
sea
right.
kind of Korean thing.
Wait, hold on. How did the Rouge escape from Big Mom?
No,
I mean, we don't really know them, but
Well, maybe Luffy and them will do the same thing or whatever, or the same thing will happen.
I mean,
yeah, who
I
it's
knows?
don't know about
possible.
that one.
I'm just bringing up possibilities. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah,
happen. I'm
it,
just
it is possible though. Like, what? It just depends on what it was, though, isn't it?
I saw a theory that they said Urush these balloons.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they would have noticed that. I'm just saying. But okay.
I take back what I said then. If it's balloons, then no.
No.
But now
But yeah, to me, like I don't.
we about to end it. What were you gonna say, Taff? And you gonna say?
That I don't think the plan to kill Vince was put in all along, because like the other chapter, I feel like, you know, Big Mom telling what she did to Brooke, like how you don't know everybody's not gonna die. Like she kind of like, you know, told him the plan without exactly spelling it out. Puddin told it to Luffy, and then when Opera was telling Nami, like, you know, if you don't tell us where Lola is, I'm gonna shoot you with this arrow. I feel like, you know, they was all using plays from the same book, pretty much. Like, you know, like
I agree.
So since we find out, but that I feel like definitely nobody can die no more, because even it feels telegraphed to me like Oda would surprise us with the death versus saying it like 30 chapters ahead and then killing them.
No, he could still surprise us. So just because this is Puddin's plan, just because this is Big Mom plan, it doesn't mean that her plan has to work out. You know what Luffy being
That's
there,
true.
and with Capone, things might not work the way that they planned. So it's like,
But
yeah,
what
he
you
told
think-
us, but things doesn't have to work out that way.
What you feel like Capone role is in all of this stuff? Like
To attack Big Mom somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like, you know, because Peckham's was like, you know, don't underestimate Mama. And he even
to
when
eventually end up on Wano.
Remember when a lot of people were saying that it was impossible that Vince Smoke and
man,
Big
I
Mom
saw
were gonna
that
betray each other?
I saw that
Hold on, Sean. Hold on. Let him finish what you're saying.
When it was impossible that Vince Smoke and Big Mom were gonna betray each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were good times.
Hey, man, I saw
You know, it might be completely possible that Capone doesn't want to take out Big Mom. He just wants to like steal pudding or something so he can read the punishment.
No, but you can check this out. When him and Peckham's was talking, Peckham was like, whatever Capone plan was, this is what I'm saying, is like he probably is gonna try to poison everybody or something, because Peckham's was like, that's disgusting. Like you're gonna do that at the like it was something that bad.
At Chiffon and Chiffon and his child.
No, he didn't say that about the child. You wildin'. He didn't say that about the child. He said that about Capone's plan. Like, yo, like whatever his plan was so like yo, that's disgusting. Like, you gonna do that? And he was like, yo, don't underestimate Mama.
To his kid, and he's like, that's disgusting. I just threw up in my mouth.
No, that's just to throw some people off. He didn't. He. At first, I thought he said it about the kid, but I'm like, yo, why would he say that about? No, that's not what's about the kid. That was about Capone's plan. You just like go reread that chapter. That wasn't about the kid.
I definitely want Capone to be outlined now, or based off someone Matt mentioned. Like he mentioned like a scene in One Piece, like where Capone walk up to Kaido, right? Everybody laughing at Capone walking up to Kaido, and then they saying like this dude ain't serious. Then we see all the supernovas jump out of Capone castle, every last single one of them, in front of Kaido. I just was thinking about that.
There's like one trait of Big Mom where like that I've noticed as a trend. Like she's like pretty honorable. Like, she has respect for people. Like, she respects Luffy. She's respected Brook for standing up to her. She's respected Jinbei for being honest. So, like, that could be a
Everybody
win.
has that trait in
Where,
One
like,
Piece.
no, they
Everybody has that
don't. What are you
trait.
talking about?
I feel like everybody who
Kaido,
that they
no, but like she's even like
hold on.
she's willing to be
Like,
fair. And my point was that I think that Luffy could possibly get away this way if she wants. Like, she might want something in return, but she'll be like, yeah, you were honorable, whatever. Like she was with Brook and with Jinbei.
like I feel every villain at a certain extent, like not even just in One Piece, like in Shonen,
I don't feel that way
respects their
about
opponent.
Crocodile, Enel, Blackbeard, Kaido. None of these
So
people would forgive.
so you said Enel, and once again, I'm not saying that they forgive. I'm saying they respect their
Well, what I meant was
opponent
that
in a
she's
certain
even
extent.
forgiving to, like, she's understanding
Yeah,
to an
but
extent.
she's doing all of this for the sake of the wedding. That, like, and that's what everybody is ignoring. She's doing all of this for the sake so that the wedding
That has nothing to do with
happens.
letting Jinbei leave or like.
Looking at Big Mom goal, her goal make her so redeemable. Even the shit she do, like wanting to unite all these races in a utopia. That's some revolutionary type of shit,
No,
Like,
look
Nice
at.
trying.
Are you forgetting about the books, right? You're forgetting about the books, yeah.
Just like
Like,
communism.
but
Yeah, you have to
Sounds
get
good
up your
on
life.
paper.
she giving, she ain't
But you-
forcing them to be on this island. They have a choice.
No, but you're forgetting about the
they can
books. The books.
Yeah, choice. Stay with me or get fucking left out in the
Yeah,
new
but the thing
world.
is like I said this earlier, but like you guys both have like good points because we've been seeing two different sides of Big Mom, and I feel like Oda's like making half the community lean towards the side that she's completely evil, and half the community lean towards the side that she could be good, and he's gonna end up showing us which one is like the actual one at the end of the arc.
even if she bad, she have redeemable shit about her. Like what I really really like about her, like
I think
like
Hitler was
all these
too, right?
all these creatures within her utopia on the slave auction list, they could easily be in the celestial dragon's hand getting
Yeah, but they're not. They're not. They're in her books. They're legit. Like there's these creatures that are legit trapped in books with no lives other than looking at cages. How is
I
that
talk about
redeemable?
not all of them, but you have on a bunch of islands, you have the snake necks, you have the long
you
arm
don't
tribe, you have the
know.
long leg.
They probably got cable inside the book. They probably got PS4 inside the book. You don't know how comfy that book is. To see. Oh yeah, but
like a beautiful world to live in.
but what I think Maisie was saying is that the part of Big Mom that like negotiated with Jinbei to let him leave fairly, even though she wanted something in return, is the type of Big Mom, or is a part of Big Mom that can negotiate with Luffy after to they can leave on good terms, like that part of Big Mom.
Ain't really no
Exactly.
negotiations when that cake destroyed. Unless they could give that back to her, it ain't no negotiations. It's run.
Whoa, but hold on. The
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
No, because listen. Look, the
Yeah, but
cake is destroyed, right?
Yet. We're
So
just
look,
assuming that the bomb's going to destroy the cake.
Just remember this: nothing's worth your life, right? So if the cake is destroyed and then Capone poisons everybody, right, and they're all helpless, and Luffy stops them and saves them, and then he gets Chopper to undo the poison. At that point, it's like I really wanted that cake, but you saved my life. That's more important. It's like that's it. You know what I'm trying to say?
But
And that's a
here's
good
the
way
thing-
to
Here's the thing with the poison though. Like if everybody gets poisoned and then the Straw Hats have to save everybody again, isn't that redundant based on what happened on Zoe?
That's what One Piece does, and y'all all read it still. I read it still. So at the end of the day, I don't care how repetitive One Piece is. It's still a great story at the end of the day. You're trying to say
The Straw Hats are gonna save people from poison.
That's what.
Yeah, the only thing I
That's
have
what.
about
Listen.
back-to-back
I'm not
arcs,
saying.
not
I'm not saying
back-to-back
this is
arcs.
fact that's gonna happen, but that's what I think gonna happen. And I don't. And it's like, was we saying this on Zoe? Because they say people on Zoe. That was like the Tontadas, just that they was a little bit stronger than
I
the
just want to
Tontadas.
say this. I just want to say this. I don't think Ty's situation is like say if it happens, I don't think it's that like crazy. Like I think it's like a good situation to happen, but like at the same
Situation
time-
ain't at all. It's a nice thing.
Let me finish. But I don't think that it's gonna be easy, just as easy for like Capone to poison Big Mom's entire crew. You know what I mean? Like that'd be like some next level shit for Capone to just like solo Big Mom's entire crew just through poison. You know what I mean?
But you know that like when that happens, that's one of those type of things that like because remember Magellan did it to Black, but it's one of those things
Yeah,
where, like
that
it's a
is true.
surprise. Like it's not really like worthy of your
Rachel's
skill.
not gonna be able to prevent herself from slurping all that fucking poison up.
Hold up. Don't compare
Like the
the
horse
Giants
she is.
poison.
I'm using it as an example. Nobody said Capone has poison powers, so don't tell me what to compare. If I want to use, I'm using a situation where somebody caught somebody off guard. You get what I'm trying to say?
No.
I'm using an off guard situation. I'm not saying
Capone catching Big Mom off guard though. Like
yes. Why he can't?
I just that
Remember,
just seems a little-
whatever his plan is, we don't know what his plan is, but whatever his plan is was so crazy that Peckham was like, "That's disgusting." You know,
That's not
He's
gonna
like,
All
work.
right,
that's-
we're going to end it here. The spoilers should be out shortly. So like the stream, everybody's channel and Twitter.
like the stream.
Nobody draw any drawings of the spoilers.
Yeah, I'm gonna link all the spoilers to
I
everyone
guess
in here.
if Buggy posting spoilers, he's banned from Discord forever. So
What?
I'm so
Love.
serious. Yeah, like the stream. Probably gonna be after stream. We may go to Discord, but yeah, we catch you guys later.
Peace.
One.
Peace.